Hi, welcome to Rick Snider's Washington. You know, one thing that's been overlooked by the Washington football team changing its name from the Redskins will show up on this Friday when they play the Cincinnati Bengals. Okay, Washington, I assume, will score a touchdown and then nothing. What happened to the Hail to the Redskins song? Well, I'm assuming it's retired. You know, last year weren't fans in the stands to come up with this dilemma, but I guarantee you after that first touchdown, there will be lots of fans in the stands singing Hail to the Redskins because there isn't an alternative anyway. I remember at University of Maryland, they decided to stop playing Rock and Roll Part 2 before the game because the whole place basically improvised and yelled, "You suck," and then and you and you and you and you, and they point to all the opposing players. And actually, I thought it was funny and I liked it. And for a few years, the fans sang it a cappella, and maybe some still do, but there was something missing when that happened. And so, what is Washington, when they pick a new name, going to do for a new song? Not easy. The state of Maryland recently said, we're getting rid of the old song. It sounded like Christmas tree song anyway, you know, because it had a reference to the Civil War in it and all. They're going to come up with a new song. Best of luck, buddy. But from the shores of Dundalk to the mountains of Frostburg, I mean, you're never, ever going to get, in this political climate, people to agree on some kind of state song. So I guess we won't have a state song anymore. I mean, it would end up being something like Christmas Eve in Washington. Do you remember that song? It was on the radio. Oh, this woman sang it. I just wanted to bang my head against the glass every time. It's such a bad... They do the whole thing, you know, from this part of D.C. to this part of D.C. It was just, oh. And so I think people are going to suddenly realize this name change has a second thing to it. No more singing Hail to the Redskins. How weird. I'm Rick Snider for Rick Snider's Washington. Man, wasn't much of a bell, was it? Let me get it. And I'll see you again soon. Thanks for coming.